Hi, y'all. I'm Nancy Jean Tubbs, Director of the LGBT Resource Center. I use she and her pronouns.
Hi, my name is Toy Thibodeau. I'm the Assistant Director of the LGBT Resource Center, and I use she and her programs as well.
Hi, everyone. I'm Megan. I'm the Program Coordinator of the LGBT Resource Center. I use she, her, and they, them pronouns.
All right, y'all. Welcome to UCR's Lambda Celebration 2020, where we get to share the love with our campus LGBTQ community. And then we get to share it all over the interwebs, on the internet and social media. And one of the things that's so exciting for me every year about Lambda Celebration is we get to invite back UCR alums. And this year we have Brandon Wagner, UCR Class of 2012. They studied theater here at UCR. And Brandon is fresh off a Sesame Street live tour where they portrayed the iconic Big Bird. Yes! They're discovering ways to still perform while in quarantine, including stilt walking, dancing, and making motivational videos. Brandon is currently working on building a platform embracing authenticity, hope, and connection. Brandon, you're such a delight, and I'm thrilled you can join us for the 2020 Lambda Celebration.
Thank you so much, Nancy, and to the entire UCR LGBT Resource Center for having me. That Resource Center was a place that I remember really finding myself, and it was a place to hang out. It was a place to work. It was a place to commune and come together and also create change and not only change, but just create lasting friendships and relationships with people. And to everyone who's being honored and celebrated at the Lambda Awards, I just first off give you your flowers and say congratulations. This celebration is a testament to the hard work and dedication you've put into creating a more inclusive, diverse, visibly safe campus at UCR. And that's incredible because the work never stops. And although this is a time to honor to honor and celebrate yourself, this is also a time to kind of rest and regather your energy and strength and look back on what you've accomplished, but also kind of look forward to what's still to come. It takes people like us, queer activists, standing boldly in our truths, to fight for change, to instill hope, to be our authentic selves, to light the way for people to come after us. You are now a part of the UCR LGBTQ+ community and its history. That is something that will follow you for the rest of your life, and it will never be taken away by anybody. Wear that with pride. When I first started UCR, I'll admit, I wasn't the happiest to be there when I first got in. I also didn't know myself. But after snow camp, after participating in drag ball, after joining the Queer Alliance and the Queer People of Color Alliance, and after joining Peer Connections, it was where I found myself. The Resource Center provided a place for me to be queer, to be brave, and to be bold in that queerness. And that's something that we celebrate today at the Lambda Awards. I hope that you continue to have hope for change, hope for the future, and hope for yourselves.
Thank you so much, Brandon. Can I just say that you're one of the people who are giving me hope. So I'm so happy you are part of our 2020 Lambda Celebration. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
And it is my pleasure to welcome some of our Lambda Award winners. This year's Undergraduate Student Leadership Award is going to two students, Angela and Robbie. Each student was nominated by so many people that we have quite a few folks who are just here to share just how fabulous they are.
So I nominated Angela because, she's just an amazing person. She deserves this award. She has shown leadership through being a PA and being an RA for Stonewall, and she's shown leadership skills to her residents. And she also filled up a space that we needed within like queer clubs, and she filled that space up with health queers, which is something that is very needed, especially like pertaining to like queer health and all of that. And Angela is just a loving person. She is kind. She has like this motherly aspect to her, and I just love her, and she deserves it. Love you.
Hey, Angela, I just wanted to say that I nominated you for the undergraduate award, and I wanted to say congratulations. You deserve it. You've done so much for the LGBT community and the SUM community, and I hope that you continue to bring positive change to the fields that you are passionate in. I just wanted to say, you're an amazing person and you're a wonderful Scorpio queen. So I just wanted to say, congratulations, and you deserve everything.
I actually had the pleasure of working alongside Ravi in our leadership positions on the mock trial team here at UCR. So I know firsthand that he is incredibly hardworking and goes just above and beyond in every single project or endeavor that he sets his mind to. He is an amazing teacher, an amazing leader, and most importantly, he is an amazing friend. He is so captivating when he speaks, and I am a little biased because he is my best friend, but during the Cutie Pot conference, he had one of the best workshops that I had seen. He, in mock trial, has amazing acting abilities, so, anybody who knows him can vouch that he is, so he is just a light and a ray of sunshine, and he knows how to really make you feel included and loved.
That was so sweet. Oh my God. Okay, so I had the pleasure of meeting Ravi just this year, and he's means so much to me over this past year, just personally, on a personal level, dealing with my mental health. He is definitely the number one person this year that has honestly pulled me through. I met him through Res Life, and he's the Stonewall RA, something that I hope to be next year. And he's just been a role model for me and has really shown me just how to be confident in myself. And because before meeting him, I was kind of insecure. I was kind of just really nervous person. But then meeting Ravi, I was like, oh my God, this person is just so extra. This is so dramatic. And I aspire to be the person that Ravi is, because he's just so sparkly, so amazing, and so extravagant that I hope to be like him. And he's been an amazing friend, and I hope to continue our friendships going beyond college and stuff, because I want someone in my life just like Ravi.
The 2020 New Involvement Impact Award celebrates UCR's newest LGBTQ organization, the Health Queers. Here is Dr. Amalia Cabezas to speak about Health Queers.
So one of the reasons why I'm so excited that we're honoring this organization is that Health Queer is a student-based organization that brings together two areas that have historically been relegated to the margins of health professions. And that is that it's creating an organization and a space for queer health professionals in training to come together and share resources and to support one another. And at the same time, by this organization, it is saying that the queer health is important and it needs an organization. And I love that we are doing an acknowledgement of an organization that is collaborative. So we are recognizing the collectivity. And I love that this student organization is open to everyone in the health sciences and in all other majors.
The Charles Weed Service Award is named for the former director of UCR's Counseling Center. The award honors outstanding contributions made to our campus LGBTQ and allies community by a current UCR staff or faculty member. Here is Vice Chancellor Peter Hayashida to speak about this year's honoree, Dr. Miriam Lamb.
I'm thrilled to congratulate Associate Vice Chancellor and Chief Diversity Officer Miriam Lamb. Never before has Miriam's role been more important to UCR, our students, faculty, and staff, and the Inland Empire region. Miriam's leadership during these difficult times is rooted in her deep empathy and compassion for marginalized populations and her desire to support the success of every member of the UCR family. As our nation grieves the senseless killing of Black men and women, most recently of George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, and Breonna Taylor, Miriam's wisdom, courage, and commitment are helping us through a period of turmoil and change. Miriam is a steadfast conscience, reminding us all to stay true to our values and lift up all people. Our LGBTQ community is fortunate to have an advocate in Miriam who will always lead with her heart, listen to those who are hurting, and take proactive action to make UCR a more equitable, inclusive place. Congratulations, Miriam.
The Timothy P. White Outstanding Ally Award is named for former UCR Chancellor White. The award honors contributions to the LGBTQ+ community by a current UCR ally. Here is Gabe Pineda to speak about this year's honoree, Elena Perez.
Hi, my name is Gabe. Today, I'm just here to talk about my supervisor, Elena. I nominated her for the Timothy B. White Outstanding Ally Award because Elena is, I think, one of my favorite staff members on campus, but also is one of the most loving and most well-known on campus. I think everywhere I go, there's at least one person that knows Elena's name, but also knows the kindness within her heart. The first day I had met Elena, I remember I walked into the Academic Resource Center and I was in daytime drag, and she had looked at me and just said, "Wow, you are just so beautiful." And that memory always that memory sits in my heart because she has always treated me with such kindness and so much love every single time I've interacted with her. I had the privilege to be her, she was my supervisor this last year, and I worked in the ARC under her, and I remember I was really anxious because I've had bad experiences on campus, and she had made sure that I had felt comfortable and I had felt appreciated in that space as an LGBT person, but also she made sure that everybody felt comfortable in that space, no matter their sexual orientation, no matter their gender identity, no matter their race or their ethnicity. And for me, that meant a lot to me. Additionally, I think that it's ironic. Well, I want to share this, and it's that one of Elena's favorite comic book characters, favorite superheroes, is Wonder Woman. I don't know exactly why, and we've had this conversation, but I think it's so interesting because when I look at Wonder Woman, I always think of Elena because that's how amazing she is, and that's kind of the role model she is. I remember all the conversations we've had, I just always reminisce on the memories and just thinking this is who I want to be when I grow up. This is how successful I want to be. But yeah, so thank you, Elena. I love you.
Hey y'all, once again, it's Toy Thibodeau. And I just wanted to say a special shout out to all the students who have been there to lift us up, to lift me up, and have been my support and my rock for this last academic year. Whether it was Blackout coming together every Friday to have discussion groups and talk about what was going on in the world or what was happening in our communities and the things that needed to be done. Whether it was our students coming together, especially Matt, putting together the Black Unity series and building community with the Black community and making that work. I know it was difficult. I know it was hard. I know it was a struggle, but people appreciated everything that was done in those spaces. I want to say thank you to students like Kevin, Magali, and everyone who was there putting together the Cutie Pot conference to make a space for community and building community and making sure to advocate for everyone. I just want to say that was a special moment. And it is something to be remembered. The 15th Cutie Pot Conference was lit. And that was thankful to all of y'all, all the committee members that were there putting this together. So I just want to say the world is still talking about it. The UC system and other colleges are still talking about it. So Cutie Pot 15 went off, and it was all thankful and for all the work that you all put in, dedicating your time and making those spaces. And I just want to say thank you to everyone. I know we're going through a difficult time right now with the pandemic and with the injustice that's happening in the world and us finding our voices and needing to rise up. But thank you all for everything you've done this year, because without y'all, Toy, I would not have made it through this academic year. So know that I see you, I appreciate you. And just like y'all know, y'all be texting me all the time anyway. I'm here for you. Got you. Hi, I'm Toy Thibodeau, the Assistant Director for the LGBT Resource Center.
And I'm Joel Smith. I am a professor and chair of the Department of Dance at UC Riverside.
And when we come together, we represent the co-chairs for
the Chancellor's Advisory Committee on Students, Faculty, and Staff Issues for the LGBTQ community.
And we're here today to let folks know the recipients of our LGBTQIA Student Leadership Scholarship.
And they are Edward Gatsby,
Kevin Rivas,
and Pablo Gutierrez, also goes by Pabs.
And this award scholarship is awarded annually to undergraduate and graduate students who demonstrate exceptional student leadership in the LGBT UCR community here on campus and in the general community as well.
The first recipient of the Student Leadership Scholarship is Edward Legaspi. Edward contributes to the queer community at UCR and in Riverside in a variety of ways. As a member of Queer Alliance, a student organization that focuses on outreach to local high schools and organizes events for the LGBT community with and around UCR, they collaborated on producing the Coming Out Dance, the Coming Out Monologues, of which Edward performed a dance piece expressing their queerness. And they also worked on events including Drag Ball and Pride Prom. With their openness of being queer and not conforming to either gender binary, Edward hopes to spark new thoughts of acceptance and tolerance with the people around them. Their desire is to express these important issues in their dance classes to further challenge the gender binaries that are often pervasive in the dance community. This is actually very, very important. They are also part of the famous Vogue House, House of Lorraine, with Father Overall Prince Dante Lorraine, also known as Kotumuk Peranda, through the practice of belonging, community activism, and performance. Edward hopes to reach new levels of being loud and queer through voguing.
Another recipient of the UCR LGBTQIA Student Leadership Scholarship is Kevin Rivas. Kevin Rivas has been a pillar in the community, providing leadership to a variety of different student organizations and within the LGBT Resource Center as a whole. Kevin, this academic year, helped in so many ways and actually brought one of the biggest events to campus this year, the Queer and Trans People of Color Conference. The 15th annual Queer Trans People of Color Conference was hosted at UCR, thanks in part to Kevin Rivas and a committee of other students that helped bring this together. Kevin worked diligently and so hard to make sure that this conference was a community and a space that folks can enjoy and get their best lives at. He helped secure funding to bring Angelica Ross to campus, who gave the most phenomenal inspirational speech to the student population and really put that together. Kevin is someone who has been there to lift up organizations and take on tasks when other people just didn't have the capacity to. Kevin was always in my office and in the LGBT Resource Center, checking in on staff and seeing what needed to get done and making sure that he was there to do it. I think there was even a point in time where Kevin raided my closet to represent UCR students in cold, cold Chicago. Where are those gloves at, Kevin? But Kevin has been so inspirational and just someone so deserving and has done so much at the UCR LGBT Resource Center and for the UCR community as a whole. And it is my honor to make sure that we recognize Kevin Rivas as one of the recipients for the UCR LGBTQIA Student Leadership Scholarship.
It is my honor to introduce the third recipient of the LGBTQIA Student Leadership Scholarship, Pablo Gutierrez. Pablo has been very active in the LGBTQIA community since arriving at UCR last year. After landing to campus, they began working actively to campaign for the Highlander referendum, including giving presentations in front of all their lecture classes as well as those of their friends. That same year, Pablo worked with Equality California in Long Beach and Los Angeles to both march in the parade and encourage others to take part in the census. In both parades, they got Equality California noticed, and they were able to secure over 250 signatures to pledge for the 2020 census. In the 2020 school year, they became a member of CORE, the LGBT outreach group within the LGBT Resource Center on campus. With CORE, they were able to help set up, tear down, and maintain order at this year's Cutie Pot Conference, the Queer Trans People of Color Conference that was hosted at UCR. They also represented UCR at the Palm Springs Pride Parade, holding up the trans flag. In the parade, they also took part in the festival that day. Additionally, this 2020 school year, they became a leader, community outreach position and tabler in Kinky But Smarter, and in CAPI, the Queer Asian American Pacific Islander Club. With CAPI, they connected with the Vietnamese outreach group in Garden Grove called VROC, Vietnamese Rainbow of Orange County, and they marched in their Lunar New Year festival to make sure there was LGBT visibility. Among other things, they joined Queer Alliance late this year and took part in this year's Coming Out monologues. They also were able to assist with Drag Ball. Congratulations, Pablo. Well deserved. Once again, congratulations to all the award recipients, as well as to the class of 2020. This has been such a challenging year, beyond compare, and the way that you all have persevered and demonstrated compassion and love for one another has been nothing but inspiring. And we look forward to seeing how you advance in the future and how you return to be a part of the community here at Riverside. We're all so grateful for your presence and for your gifts and for your insight to help make our community a stronger, more habitable, thriving place.
Yeah, congratulations once again, scholarship recipients. I can't wait to see you all in the fall, whether it's virtual, online, or within the center spaces, bringing the leadership and the skills that you have to the space to build community and lift people up, because everything that y'all did this last year did not go unnoticed. And we appreciate you and everything that you do. Please continue to lift up our community and be here for our LGBT community at UC Riverside and in the various counties in which y'all live in, because we're in a virtual world, and in 2020 fall, we'll see you because it's time to do it all over again. Congratulations, scholarship recipients.
Congratulations.
This academic year has been hard. We know this. The last couple of months have been more of a struggle, and our students have struggled in turn. With that, you have studied and worked so hard to make it here. You have made it to graduation, and that must be honored. We know we can't be with you in person to celebrate, but we want to commemorate all your hard work and dedication. Here is just a few of our University of California, Riverside 2020 graduates. This is for you.
Oh, my vision. Okay, let's see. There it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear my hair down.
I feel like I'm Santa Claus.
I'm getting like I have the glow. I'm like, what can I blot?
Oh my god. Okay. Pink face.
Y'all both look wonderful.
Back and forth freestyle, good? That was horrible. Okay, I'm just stopping, going backwards.
And be queer in my braveness? Nope. Take two.
Okay, I'm sorry, I messed that all up. Are we taking 4? Done?
Done.
Okay.
Oh, push pause. I think I'm tired.
Oh,
Done.
That was lovely.
Beep, beep. All right, take 27. Ready? Good.
Oh, I love you so much.
Testing.
And done.